Okay, video number 4 of creating a dynamic index in an Excel workbook. So I have the index. Now what I want to do is I want to create a hyperlink formula to this table, which will enable it to, I can click on it and it will go to the sheet. So I'm just going to put in here link. It automatically expands my table. And then I'm coming over here and I'm back in box, and I'm going to look at this formula, and a link will be provided for this that just gives me the hyperlink formula. Notice that it starts in A11, which is where I want it to start, otherwise I would need to change that. So I copy that, come over here, and just so you can see it, I put it up here, and you'll see that's the syntax to generate the hyperlink. I now have a hyperlink in all of the sheets, to all of the sheets. So I'm going to center that, and I now have a hyperlink. Let's save that file. When I click on the link, notice it'll take me right to that sheet. Okay, let's click on a link problem. Gives me an error. So I need to go in and change the name of that sheet so that it's a valid reference for the hyperlink. Now that I've done that, this is the basic shell of what I want. What I'd really like to do is make it so that I can automatically update this query. So we're going to do that. And what I'm first going to do is go into Developer, into the Visual Basic, and I want to add, I don't need to, but I want to add a separate module. And I'm going to put the code I need in there. So in this case, I'm going back over to box. Again, you'll get this. There's a macro for refresh worksheet index. So I'm going to open that. This is my code. Copy that. Get that out of the way. And come in here. And I'm now saying in the active workbook connections, create the index sheet list query. Okay. And how do I know that's, I'm going to close this, but how do I know that's the correct query? I can come in here, go into table design, and you'll see sheet list index is the name of this table, which is the query. So that code is now in my macros. Okay, let me look at just this workbook. There it is, refresh worksheet index. Okay, so let's close that. Now I'm just going to create a copy of this button. I like it, it's easy rather than recreating it from scratch. And I'm just going to move these over here. And I want to rename that to say update index. And I'm going to right click, assign macro, refresh worksheet index, click OK. So I'm going to update my index to, I assume we made some changes just to show you, and you'll see it adjusts. I don't like that to happen, so the way I get around that, and I did that on purpose, is I set the formatting the way I want, the column widths, etc. And then to make sure it doesn't refresh or adjust columns on update, you go to Data, and select inside the table, Data, Properties, turn off Adjust Column Width. Okay, and then when I refresh Update Index, it just refreshes. So in this video, We added a hyperlink using a formula, added a update refresh workbook index, added another macro button, assigned the macro, and we will continue in the next video. See you then.